In today's video, we're going to take the Limitless 120 out and gear it up to see how fast we go. And then we're going to take the XO-1 for a speed pass as well. Full speed. All right, y'all, welcome back to the channel. So by viewer's choice, we went ahead and we geared up on the all new Arrma Limitless 120. It comes with a 32 tooth pinion gear for a speed gear, but I told you I had a higher gear. I got a 35 in there. That's the highest one I have. So we're gonna run this with a 35 tooth pinion gear. When I ran it with a 32 tooth, I got 121 miles per hour. So we're gonna just probably do at least one pass, maybe two, and I have my temp gun. We can check it to see what kind of speeds we get. I'm hoping we get at least 125 to 130 would be awesome. That's gonna be a $20 upgrade to gain several miles per hour. So I'll put links in the description to everything I'm kind of using here. And yes, today we are gonna run this XO-1 too. So we're gonna do a speed test with the XO-1 as well. I got everything in there and I got it kind of weighed down. So we're gonna see how this runs, and then you guys will see why the Limitless would be the fastest ready to run car. So XO-1 is now in second place, but I'm pretty sure Traxxas will come out with something to try to compete with it. But anyway, let's go ahead. Let's get this going. I got my GPS in my pocket. Well, it's one on the car, and there's links in the description to the GPS I'm using too if you guys want to know about that. Put something on your phone, make sure the steering is right. And we are catching. You guys can see this right here. I can barely see it here. Turn this brightness up on this. Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna start this because this is catching, and I'm gonna just put this right here. Hopefully I won't step on it, and we're gonna get this going. I'm probably only gonna do one pass. That's all we really need. Aero package is still trimmed as it was before. Get down a little bit further, a little bit brighter outside so I can see a little bit better. Go all the way down to the end there. And let's go. Get this straight. Gradually build up to it. Oh, and the GPS came off. Look at that. I think this 35 may be too much. Let me go over and make sure I didn't damage this. All right, so I didn't want to put it inside the car, but I'm gonna have to now. It looks like it's picking up a lot more wind than it did stock, and it did kind of get boggled down. But let's see what we got real quick with it. I may have to let it cool down for just a minute before we go back to that. So we got 104 with that. It should not have come off on that because we got 121 didn't come off. So real quick, I'm gonna have to put this GPS inside the vehicle. Let's see what kind of heat we got from that as well. That was just one pass, but you guys will see we're at about 102 right there and about 115 with that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let this cool down just for a second, and then we're gonna try this one more time. I'm gonna actually put this GPS inside here. So we're gonna let it cool down for maybe just a couple of minutes, and I'm gonna go ahead and try this run one more time to see what we get. That's not too hot to where I can't run it again, but I wanna make sure we get a good pass with it. All right, y'all, we got this all. GPS is now inside the vehicle. I mean, we will have to check temperature. I'm not running it back to back like that, but I want to make sure that it's catching, and we should be good to go this time. I should be able to get at least 2 or 3 passes if I don't get it on this one. Get this on down here. See if we can gradually build up to this better now. Good, that cloud's not blocking my view. And let's just go. No, I think that 35 may be too much. We're not even gonna do that. We're gonna try this again. All right, let's try this one more time. There we go. Slow down. We got it on that second try. Let's bring this on back down. Yeah, we're pretty much maxed out right there. I kind of kicked my GPS over, I kicked my phone over, so hopefully we're still catching that. Let's see what we got, because we did pretty much, it's tracking, come on. Shouldn't be that bad. This is gonna act up a little bit today. Let me see if I can pull this out real quick. All right, let's stop this. Hopefully this thing is catching. It's kind of acting up. I don't know what's going on with this. Let's read it real quick. 124. All right, I'm gonna try this one more time because I know we can beat that 124 miles per hour. So let me make sure this GPS is working right. Let me get this suited back up. And we're gonna give it one more try, and then we're gonna do the XO-1, and then we're gonna change the gearing out, and then we're gonna bash this. All right, y'all, here for the last run, whether it catches or not, to see if we can beat that 124 miles per hour. We should, but let's go ahead, let's go. Give this one last pass, then we'll get that XO-1 out. Battery's already got a load or two ran through it, so we'll see. If it gets it, it gets it. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's still like it thermaled a little bit. Let's bring this on back down. Yeah, right there. You guys heard it. Anyway, let's bring this on back down. Let's see what we got. Let's see if we beat that 124. 35, maybe a little bit too much for it. Yeah, right when it gets up to hitting that final, I guess, stretch, we get that. All right, let's bring this on back. Hopefully GPS and everything is still catching. Shouldn't have any problems, but good, it's still got a connection there. Let's stop this. Let's see what we got. We beat 124, 117. So yeah, we're kind of peaking out there a little bit. It may be a little bit hot. But anyway, let's go ahead. 124 is what I got with the speed gear. You guys told me to gear up. That's what we got. Now let's go ahead and let's re-gear down, put the center diff back up in here, and probably put a 25 tube instead of the 21. And let's do a little bashing and then check the temperatures of this. All right, y'all, we're going straight over to the XO-1. Then we're gonna go ahead and change the gearing in this and then do a quick bash and check the temperatures on this. So you guys wanna see how fast the XO-1 is. Gonna get this set up over here real quick. All right, got our GPS up there. Everything should be catching with that. Now, Traxxas makes this 8S, and they put some weight on it because the XO-1 definitely needs his protein shake, and does some minor adjustments to it. It'll definitely be probably 120 mile per hour car. I don't think we need that much room for it. All right, let's go ahead and get this going. Hopefully we won't be flying like a bird. Full speed. You guys see the way that was lifting up in the front? Whoa, 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 where are you going? Don't run into that over there. It's so smooth though, listen to that. And this is with the speed gearing in it. What kept this down, I'm telling y'all, is the weight. I got two 6S batteries in, although I'm only running one on here, but the weight keeps this thing down. So let's see what we got here. Stop. It should be about 101 or so. Oh, 96. Oh, let's try that again. We do have the speed gear and everything in there, y'all, so make sure this is catching. And looked like it was up on the side a little bit, but it's not. Take this down one more time. I think it was 101 or 104 I got on my XO-1 when I tried it out here a long time ago. But let's go ahead and get this going one more time. Full throttle. Sheesh, is so smooth. Now, I think the fastest XO-1 is about 150 on 8S, and they did put foam tires on it. But man, that's so smooth sounding. And GPS is acting good. Let's stop this. Let's read it. 101. So there you guys go. XO-1, 101 miles per hour with the speed gear. And I put 2 Lipos in it though. I didn't do 2 3S's. I did 2 6S's, and I ran only 1 because the XO-1, I'm beating the dead horse. It needs weight, guys. It really does. If Traxxas puts some weight on here and they do some minor adjustments to it, it'll be fine. Now on 8S, that's going to be a handful because you guys see it was kind of lifting up there, and I don't have like the front splitters on there, but I know how an XO-1 runs. I've had 5 of them. This is the 5th or 6th one. So I know how they operate, and I know how to get these vehicles to stick. So anyway, let's go ahead. Let's get this Limitless out and let's do some quick bashing with it. All right, y'all, out here for a quick bash, and good thing I have these Spectrum batteries up in there because it's letting me know where my batteries are at as far as the power levels. So you guys see those lights there. So it's on number 3, and I did run it just a second. I ran it for a few minutes, so yeah. Anyway, I was running it for about 2 minutes before I started filming this right here. I wanted to have a little fun. I put the 21 back in there. I didn't put the 25 in here. I know you guys want to see that. Get kind of a full run and then check the temps of it. Because most people will run it probably like this. Start, stop, braking. I did turn the AVC down some. I turned it up a little bit. I mean, the Limitless, especially if you do the diffs right, if you go in and you probably redo them, especially for high speeds, we don't need that AVC for it, but just want to run this for about, I don't know, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, with me just doing those speed passes on it. Now for me, this is a Limitless that I've wanted them to create because I needed something to run with my infraction and felony. Although I don't have a V2 infraction, so I have to see how those run. So next time you guys see this, I'll probably put some GRPs on here, S3 compounds, and take it out and do some racing, like road racing. But he's getting up good, y'all. Let's see if we can change that angle a little bit. Limitless is cooking. Now remember, this is about 80 miles per hour. It's probably a little bit slower, probably about 78, but I got 80 with the stock pinion gear in it. So even if you do the included pinion gear on the center diff, you're hitting 104 is what I got. So that's still faster than the XO-1. The XO-1 with 101, you guys saw it in the video, with the speed gearing in it. So I don't There can't be any more arguments about it. And that wasn't even with the speed gear. And with the speed gear, you're probably looking at about 117 to, put the spool in here, about 117 to 121 is what I got. You may be able to squeeze another mile or two out, I don't know. Get some higher C lipos, which I'll try. Matter of fact, if you guys want to see the same gearing, the high-speed gearing with some SMC lipos, put SMC down in the comments, because we'll take it back out here for one more pass with the SMC lipos in here to see what kind of speeds we get. But they do have a version 3 of their SDR batteries, I think it is. Some of their speed run batteries. And that would be very interesting to put those in there to see what kind of speeds we get with those. But yeah, this thing is cooking, y'all. Battery indicator is on 1. Main thing was to see what kind of temperatures we get. Well, I saw a little smoke coming up from them tires. What kind of temps we get trying to run it with the speed gear if we're gonna overheat, which it's about 90 degrees out here. Yeah, this is performing very well. In my opinion, this is going really good. Trying to run these Basher batteries down to 6800 milliamps until we're outdone, but we're on about 4 or 5 minute mark, so we haven't thermal overheated yet, so we should be pretty much good to go. Look at that. So definitely the world's fastest ready to run RC car, and we just hit LVC. All right, let's bring this over here. Let's check our temperatures real quick to see what we got. All right, take this body off real quick. Check these temperatures. 146 and 1 in the 150s or 60s. So far so good. 124 is what I got within the 35.2 pinion gear. Put down in the comments SMC if you want to see me run this with the high-speed gear with the SMC lipos in it. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe. Appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you in the next video.